Welcome to the Social Space. This is the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, the whole wide world. I'm your host who's here every week, Eric Crossland. Across from me, I'm going to do y'all both at the same time here because I have something to talk to you about Vegas. So we have Jackie Hager, Megan January right there. You were both in Vegas along with �49 last week when we taped the show last week.
We were.
Now then, is it a coincidence that data scientist, master of marketing, all of a sudden former Las Vegas coach John Gruden's emails get leaked and we happened to play Vegas on Thanksgiving? Did you guys have anything to do with it?
We did.
Same day y'all were there,
Same day.
I will never confirm nor deny that.
I will tell you, Vegas is just Vegas.
Your favorite city, right, Jackie? You want to go every week?
No, I don't want to go every week. But I will say the food's great, entertainment's great, but our digital conference was bar none amazing. So
are you saying we're going to be even better now?
We're going to be even better in the digital world.
All right, that sounds like your department. So thank y'all very much. Andrew's out, got a sick kiddo,
yes,
hope she's feeling better.
Yeah.
And he's just good daddy. He had to go down there. Couldn't be doing this silly show while he's got a sick daughter.
No, he's doing exactly what he should be doing.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, enough with that. We're going to get to our partners real quick, but sitting to my right, we don't want to ignore her any longer. Rheagan Ortega. How you doing, Rheagan?
Yay!
Now, we're going to get you in a second. Hip Hop Beer Yoga. I know we're all excited about this. Real quick, News Channel 6, that's our partner. We air 10:35 or later if there's a football game every Sunday night where we're just assuming we're still number one. And you can listen to us on the radio. That's, we just haven't checked.
Yeah, it's time to check.
It is time to check.
Yeah.
News Talk 1290, we air Saturdays at 10 a.m. That's part of Town Square Media. And MPEC Signs at Falls Truck Center. Ŝaņa.
That's a new one.
Are you
Sean and Tanya?
Ŝaņa.
They got their own little nickname.
Okay, Rheagan, Hip Hop Yoga. So
Yes.
first tell us about you and tell us about your background, if you would.
Okay. Well, I was born and raised here, and I started teaching yoga about 10 years ago.
Wow.
And through that journey, I have gotten to meet some really incredible people, and from all different walks of life that have had all different kinds of experiences. And I started doing this event about 4 years ago. And it was really honestly because I met two amazing women that are breast cancer survivors. One was a student of mine and the other owns Weightless, Tiffany Brillhart.
Love Tiffany.
Me too, she's my favorite. So this became something that I thought up in my head one day. I was like, I just want to shut down the street. I want to drink beer and listen to hip hop music and raise money for my community, for the women in my community. And that's what we did. So 4 years ago, and then here we are now. I'm going my 5th year, and I want this to be like the biggest one yet. So it's just it's a cause that's very, very close to my heart, because I think we all know someone that has been affected by cancer or breast cancer directly or indirectly. So it's just a really fun way to, raise money for uninsured women to get breast health and mammograms and all that good stuff.
So hip hop beer yoga for breast cancer.
Yes.
That just
that's
sounds
a lot.
like, I know, but it just sounds like a party.
It is. Yeah. You got DJ MF Maniac, Marcus.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
Awesome.
Marcus is
the
hello.
best. Yeah.
So you can see all these people, we're just doing yoga and dancing and having a good time. And it introduces people to yoga in a really fun way, because there's no pressure.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm having trouble picturing it, because whenever I've done yoga, it's like chimes and and I love hip hop.
I'm having a hard time
to
picturing you do yoga. I expect you to be there on Saturday, front and center, Eric. I need you there, front and center.
Pants,
yes,
one size too small.
everything.
Gut hanging over. Yeah, that's what everyone wants to see.
But yeah, so I cater it like we actually drink beer through the practice.
Wow. So you're you do a pose and then you drink a swig.
Yeah, or you drink a swig while you're in a pose.
While you're in a pose.
We do a whole meditation with it, with the smell and the taste. Yes, I'm telling you, there's a science behind it, okay?
That one looks passed out. No, she's meditating.
That's what I was going to say. Quietly meditating.
Have you ever had to kick someone out of beer beer yoga.
No, they're all pretty well behaved, okay? Because they do yoga.
But you got to tell us, like, when is this thing, and how do you sign up for it? Because I guarantee those that are watching right now going, I'm grabbing my girlfriend and we're going. So when is it?
It is this Saturday.
Oh,
at
like
6 o'clock. Yes.
Okay.
But
Okay, so if you're watching this Sunday night, you missed it.
but so that's what we were talking. I was talking to Tiffany about it earlier. We're going to leave the link up. So if people see this and they want to donate directly to the cause,
that's nice.
they'll be able to donate directly to us.
And we put this out on Friday on Facebook.
Yeah. So,
people can see it.
again, we're going to leave this live through the end of next week. So that way,
Great.
if people see this and when people see this and they want to donate.
Okay, so first of all, it's this Saturday.
It is this
what
Saturday,
time?
6 o'clock.
What day is the
The 23rd.
October 23rd at 6 o'clock.
Right in front of Maniac's Mansion. So if you
cool.
have
Got
kids
it.
and you want to come, then you can come, hang out, do the class. They can pop into Maniac's Mansion and live in that fantasy world that he has created, and just come hang out and have a
But
good
if you
time.
miss it, you can. Now, how do I find the link? Is there a Facebook page?
Yes, you're going to go to the Weightless
Got it.
Facebook page,
Got it.
and it will be the link to donate will be right there when it pops up, and you can donate directly to PayPal, and that will
That's
go.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. The weather's going to be perfect.
Yes.
Like it's going to be like 85 and nice. No wind, no rain. Beautiful weather. And last year, because of COVID, it wasn't as big as we had just gained so much over the years, and COVID kind of, So I want to make this big, and I want to raise a lot of money.
So what's your goal, Megan? I mean, what's your goal?
Megan, I know you have
Megan,
questions,
Megan,
what's your
but
goal?
never mind.
What is my goal? My goal is to get a word in this segment. Kind of hard sitting next to this one.
I don't feel that great. Don't worry about it. Jackie's got it.
I just want to know what's your goal on how many people to be there?
Fill the whole
I mean,
Indiana.
I would love like 100 people to be there.
Wow.
You know what I
So
mean? Like
For
I
people
would.
who don't know downtown area, it's literally catty corner from us right now.
Yes.
Right,
It's- I mean,
yes.
if we looked out the window right here, we could see where you're going to do
we
that.
could see.
Yes.
Are you going to do it on the street?
Yeah. And we're going to
Wow,
shut
that's
a little portion of the street down right in
That's a
front
good
of
idea to
Maniac's.
shut that part of the street down.
Yes, shut it down. The brewery,
I'm
you
no
can
city
go pop
planner.
in and grab beers at the brewery. It's BYOB, Gypsy or Carrot, and you can pop in and grab drinks there or bring your own.
And by the way, Gypsy and brewing company can sell you to go.
yes,
You
they
walk
can.
Right out
That
with
is
plastic.
that was the kind of the goal, like us doing it down there, so we could also support local businesses as well.
There's somebody else that, by the way, I think we're about to end the segment here if we got it. Our second guest is letting me know that you can come get wine to go.
We can go get
from
oh,
OG
yeah,
Cellars.
James.
No, you know what? Could have waited to your segment to bring that up, James. Rheagan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Was
you,
there
guys.
anything else we needed to get out?
No, I think we're good. You guys
Megan,
are just
anything?
awesome.
I'm just excited to see how much you raise and
Yeah.
the turnout.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
keep
Me
us up,
too.
keep us updated with
Yeah.
that.
Really
So-
excited. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Y'all should come out and check it out.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
block away from where I live. I have
That's
no
what I'm
excuse.
saying. You
I'll at least be
better-
a creeper over
Yeah, I was
there,
gonna
like
say,
looking out
you
the...
might see him like out the blinds.
Anybody need me to go fetch him a beer? All right. Thank you so much for being here.
You're
Coming up
welcome.
next, we got James Hanger from OG
Oh,
Cellars, who is going to be catty corner from that yoga going on right there. So thank you for being here.
Thank you
And
for
we'll be right
having
back.
me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Welcome back to the social space, and we've got Jackie Backy, I always like to say.
Jackie Backy.
She's Backy. And data scientist Megan January sitting in for Andrew. I have not heard the appropriate amount of laughter from that chair today. Give us an Andrew laugh.
You probably won't hear it.
I bet Andrew's laughing all the way from home, taking care of his kids.
Yeah, that sounds like real fun, funny.
Yeah.
I just try to imitate the shoe game.
There we go.
That's it.
All right, well, you came nowhere near. All right, and sitting to my right, James Hanger from OG Cellars. How you doing, James?
Yes.
Well,
Woo!
So James, you guys, I've been watching y'all put in your new spot down there at the Holt, and of course we all know you have the original spot out there in Sunset. How and why did you get into the wine business?
drinking a lot of wine. Wife and I actually got married out in Sonoma, and so being out there, I of course scheduled meetings with vendors in the morning so that I could go drink wine in the afternoons. And started picking their brains about what, you'd have two guys growing the same grapes side by side and their wines would taste completely different. And it just fascinated me. So it got me into trying wines at home. So I started making wines from kits, and then I started making wines from fresh grapes. And I entered those into statewide non-commercial winemaker competitions, and they mostly won gold medals. And I was like, well, I kind of have a knack for this. Yeah. So we started OG Cellars in 2014.
And I know what you're thinking. It does not stand for Original Gangster Cellars. It is your daughter's initials?
Is my daughter's and my son's initials. Okay. So in 2014, my daughter was born, and her name's Olivia Grace. And in 2019, my son was born. His name is Grayson Oliver. So you got to know in a G, either way you kick it there.
Yeah, nice.
So.
That's really cool.
Well, Hager, or this building, we've been here for like 7 years, and we love downtown. So we're excited to have y'all downtown. What motivated y'all to have a tasting room downtown?
We liked where downtown has really come along in the last couple of years, because when I first started this 7 years ago, downtown was still kind of hit or miss for a lot of businesses that were trying to open up down here, and the city has really gotten behind it.
Yeah.
And so we could see that, and that was great. Plus, this is our hometown. We live here, even though our winery is an hour away. We've lived here, and so it just made sense. It made sense, and then the perfect spot came available for us right there in the Holt. When we were hearing everybody was saying that 8th Street was going to become kind of the entertainment corridor, and so when the spot came available, we jumped at it, and 9 months later, we got open.
That's awesome.
It looks great in there.
It's a beautiful location.
Now, you were telling us earlier that you create more red wines than white wines.
I do.
So my question is, tell us about the personality of a red wine drinker versus the personality of a white wine drinker.
Well, I think if I was if I was one of these people that was to sit there and take a social analytic of this, I would say that a red wine drinker is going to be more outgoing. The white wine drinker is going to be more reserved. I'm drinking wine, but I'm kind of barely drinking wine. I'm drinking white wines. It's very subtle. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people drink it because of allergies. They have allergies to tannins and stuff like that.
Sure.
More in reds than in whites. It's always something, but your red wine is going to be more extroverts. It's going to be people that they want to try it. They want to. Your person that's going to want to sit there and cook and drink wine at the same time. They're going to want to pair foods with wines, not just to sit there and say, hey, that was good with that, but how it completely changes the flavor profile.
Do they start out more extroverted, or do they just end up more extroverted?
I think most people start out more introverted with wine, but I have had some friends who are complete beer drinkers come out to the winery and do a tasting, and they're like, I like the cab. And I'm like, wow, you just skipped high school and went straight to college.
Whoa.
On your
That's what he really feels about wines. You just started that.
Yeah, and so it's interesting. And
so, James, what about between sweet and non-sweet wine?
It's called dry, Jackie.
Yes, dry wine. Yes.
So your sweet wine drinkers and your dry wine drinkers. Well, a lot of people in Texas especially will start out as a sweet wine drinker.
Okay.
And kind of graduate up to a dry. It's kind of more of an acquired taste for some. I like to tell them I'm bringing you over to the dark side. That's like we're gonna come. And a lot of people have phobias about wine. They think it's all the same. Oh, I've had that before. It's dry wine. I didn't like a dry wine. Well, what did you not like about it? Most people make a dry wine and they think about something that's going to dry your palate out completely, where you're like you just left the dentist and he sucked all the moisture out of your mouth with that little tool. I don't make wines that way. I make wines that you can drink. So almost all my wines have a long, smooth finish. I don't want your wine to be so dry that you feel like you have to choke it down with a big piece of meat.
Sure.
I want to be able to wine. And part of the reason for the space that we have over there, we created it where people could, as a conversation place. We want you to come, have wine, have conversation. We have live music. I don't have a TV. You want to watch sports? Go to Tegan's new place. Over at Gypsy. But
he has Anthony Ailey there a lot.
Yes, we do.
I love Anthony.
Who we've had on the show.
And Anthony's fantastic.
Yeah, he's great.
Awesome. He has right now a standing Friday gig with us every Friday
That's
night.
great.
Yes,
So can you just walk in and buy bottles of wine from you?
Absolutely. You can walk in, you can do a tasting, you can do wine by the glass, or you can do it by the bottle. And then we have a wine club as well.
So share with a wine club. Ooh, that was a magic 2 words.
Yeah.
So share with us how, again, what's your exact address, and kind of let us know what are your hours over there so people can have some couples time or just, grab the friends.
So we're in the Holt building.
Okay. Well, everybody knows where the Holt building is.
608th Street.
608th Street. And we're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Wednesday and Thursdays we open at 4, close at 9. Friday we'll stay open a little later. We'll open at 4, close at 10. And then Saturday we want to catch the end of the farmers market crowd, so we open as early as noon and stay open until 10 o'clock. 10-ish. Lately, if you're still lingering, we're still lingering, and because you don't rush wine.
I've seen him lingering in there before. Well, we're running out of time on this segment as well, but how does people join the wine club? And what do they get
The wine club is awesome. Real quick, it's the difference between my wine club and almost every other wine club out there is I let you choose. So many wine clubs just forced 4 or 5 wines down your throat, charge your credit card, and that's what you get. I was so sick of that from California wineries that I quit. Like I was in 8 wine clubs at one point. And I quit them all because then when Sammy and I, my wife, started this winery, we said our wine club members get what they want. So if we have it in stock, you get it, and you can join right there at the winery.
That's awesome.
Or at the either location you can join at. You can even take the form with you and mail it back into us. So
if you love wine, that's a great thing to do.
Another great thing to do downtown Wichita Falls. There you go.
For all of our listeners on Facebook, if you think Jackie is a red wine drinker, we want you to put a heart. I want to know what type of personality people think Jackie is.
Did y'all learn that in Vegas? Was that some of that digital marketing?
Oh, no.
I am definitely one or the other. I'm not both.
All right.
So
what do they put if they want to guess white? A happy face? Or?
Just a thumbs up. Thumbs up for white, heart for red.
Okay.
Let's see
what they think if you're introverted or extroverted.
All right, James, thanks so much for coming by, man. And we sure to appreciate it. We got one more guest today.
A good
Sarah
one.
Turner's here.
One of my favorites.
Oh, wow. That's a bold statement to say in front of your other guests.
No. That's not what I meant. But I'm excited about this third guest because this organization is pretty near and dear to my heart.
Ooh, find out what that organization is with T's. I learned that at TV school in Vegas last week. We'll be right back.
Summer always seems like it'll last forever. Until it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's that time of year again. Don't be caught off guard. Get ahead of the problem. Let James Lane make sure your unit's ready for 90 one day and 30 the next. Be ready for anything and everything with James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. When you need us, we're there.
This is Big Jim. At a 4 Stars Auto Ranch, you can get a 2.49% APR for 72 months when you buy a 2021 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab. Through GM Financial Plus, you get a $1,500 cash allowance. 4 Star Chevrolet also has the family vehicle in mind with a 2021 Tahoe. How about no payment for 120 days with your good credit when you finance through GM Financial? You also get 2.49% APR for 72 months. It's worth the short drive to a better selection and bigger savings at 4 Stars Auto Ranch in Henrietta.
Experience commitment here at 4 Stars.
Hi, welcome back to The Social Space, our rare third interview segment. You know somebody special if we're going to add a whole third. It's called the headliner. Sarah Turner right here. Christmas Magic. headlining the show. Those are the two of your opening acts. Yeah, thanks for being here. And of course, Jackie and Megan are still joining us. Sarah, tell us what your role is with Christmas Magic.
So I am co-chairing again this year with Amanda Hansen, and it's been a really fun year planning. We're just having a lot of fun with it. We have a really great committee, and so we are excited to have a normal Christmas magic again this year. So
Was it on like a Zoom last year? Was it?
something like that. It was.
It was, but you know what? I always say the Christmas season officially begins in Wichita Falls when Christmas Magic
It
happens.
does.
You guys are always the first weekend in November, and I'm looking at 40 years of Christmas Magic.
Yes, this is our 40th anniversary. So
That's a legacy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now, is there anything extra happening, or are we still doing cookies with Santa or anything fun this
We
year?
are. We have several special events this year. The past few years, we've kind of limited it to one children's event, but this year we're adding a couple things in. So we're going to have cookies with claws on Saturday morning, and that's going to be geared toward your younger kids.
Yeah.
That's going to be at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. So you'll get to decorate cookies and make a special plate that you can take home and set out for Santa on Christmas Eve. And then there'll be a special visit from Santa and a story time. And then Saturday afternoon, we're going to have a gingerbread jamboree. So you'll get to decorate gingerbread houses here with us at the MPEC. And then we're adding in an adult event on Sunday afternoon called Cookies and Cocktails.
Oh.
So,
Not for
Well,
children.
there we go.
not for children.
Yeah. Cookies and
So
cocktails.
the sweet batch is coming, and she's going to demonstrate how to decorate sugar cookies for Christmas. And you'll get a drink ticket, and then addition to market.
And then I guess if you wanted to, you could throw some yoga in with it.
Oh, sure.
No, just kidding.
Why not?
All the events around town are sitting around.
Make sure
New
Reagan's
stuff.
there.
Yeah, we'll make sure Reagan's there. She could throw in some yoga. That's exciting. I love all the events.
And then we're bringing the fun run back. So last year we added in the Santa Run 5K, and that was a hit. So we're bringing that back. We're really excited about that. It's going to be really fun.
We'll have to get Andrew to do that.
Yeah, you can represent for Team Hager.
Yeah.
Hey, you can walk. So you don't have to run.
There you go,
Andrew
Erin.
can still do it.
I'm ride my electric scooter. Is that allowed?
There you go.
Well, one of my favorite things about Christmas Magic is how many vendors and the different types of vendors you have. How many vendors are you expecting or wanting to see, and like what kind of vendors do you think will be there?
This is really interesting this year because of COVID, there have been lots of people that have dropped out. So we have gotten lots of feedback in years past that people are kind of tired of seeing the same thing year after year, which some of those are staples, and people like the soup people, like everybody loves them.
Divinity.
So they're going to be back. The
The nut
divinity
people.
will be there.
Yes, you have to have all those.
So we're happy to say that a lot of our staples will be back, but we're really excited because we have over 50 new vendors.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Awesome.
we are so excited. Our merchant chairs have worked really, really hard to keep the market full, and just coming off of the COVID year, we are so blessed that we have a full market. We're so excited.
Now, out of those, are there a lot that are local, or do y'all get
We have
them?
several local vendors. We have vendors coming from all over the United States. We have somebody coming in from like California that I think is originally based out of Israel.
Wow.
So, I mean, there's...
Now, it's always the first weekend in November. It starts is it going to start on Thursday evening?
Yes, so we are having preview party Thursday evening, and that's our VIP ticketed shopping event. And so that'll kick off at 6 o'clock. And the first 100 shoppers through the door will get a swag bag, and you'll get a
Awesome.
drink ticket. So that starts Thursday night.
And then it's all day Friday, Saturday.
Friday and Saturday is 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then Sunday is going to be noon to 5.
You know, isn't it the Junior League's biggest fundraiser?
Yes.
And tell us really quick, because I know we're winding down. What do you do with all that money that you raise?
So all of the proceeds from Christmas Magic go to fund our community plan. And within that community plan, we have our partners in education, we have Opportunity Knox, and we have Pink Pantry that has really taken off in the past couple years. There's so much that we go out and do in the community, and we're just really...
Sarah, I love this event. I love the Junior League too, and I love where the money goes and the passion. I always say, if you ever wanted to hire a leader, if she's got Junior League of Wichita Falls, she knows how to organize, plan, and get things done. Congratulations, we're excited for you.
Yeah, did we cover how the public can get tickets?
Oh,
You can go to jlwf.org to buy your tickets online. all tickets bought online will be available at will call when you get to market. We are not mailing those out this year just because of the post office has been a little slow. Or you can go to United Market Street to pick up your tickets there. So,
Okay.
Awesome. Perfect. Anything we missed?
Gosh, time to go Christmas shop. That's all I got to say.
Are you ready, Jackie? You ready?
Well, I'm just excited for this
Yeah.
because I love the Junior League and I love it that it's back at full throttle this year.
Megan, that means on the 4th, this place gets turned into
I think
the North Pole.
Well,
Santa's workshop.
maybe all of the girls in the office should leave the office early on Friday and go Christmas shopping.
I'm going to make this gesture to Hayden off camera.
I know.
We'll go somewhere. We'll go shoot.
I'm glad HR isn't here right now.
He's normally in that chair.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought you were HR.
I'm
No.
sorry,
No,
I should
I'm
have
sorry.
said all of us.
Sheesh. I like to get off work early, too.
All of us.
That's what we're dealing
But
with
we're
over here,
supporting
Sarah.
a good cause.
We are.
Yeah.
I'd like to support a good cause, too.
Well, there's
We don't
Rheagan's thing this
discriminate.
weekend.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to that.
Sarah,
Going
we're
to this, too.
excited for
Going to
you.
all 3 of the guest places.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much for being here, Sarah. We appreciate you. And everybody go out to Christmas Magic
Yes.
and shop till you drop. You know, they're saying it's going to be hard to get things like online. And,
I know. Yeah.
and so the stuff will be
There
right
you
there.
go.
Get it right there from the vendor.
can
You can
pick it
buy
up
it and leave with it.
leave
Yeah.
with it,
So there you go.
yes.
All right. Well, on behalf of everybody we had here, Rheagan Ortega and James Hanger, and thank you once again, Sarah. Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yay. That was awesome.